So hello everyone and welcome back to some more Divinity Original Sin here with me and Sare.
Hello.
Hello. So I wanted to we were basically planning to do a couple of things first, which is try to go and actually look into the Cecil's Mighty Staff and also look into the quests that Sare remembers to have taken before, so we are planning to go and start moving from the direction she might have encountered that quest from. So hopefully we're gonna be able to find it. You can tell more about it later, but we'll just stop in by to have a look these barrels through. Because I just looked at it, doesn't look like it tells us that these barrels are empty, so of course we gotta be looking them through.
Yep.
Also, when we just get here next to Aurelius's encampment, whatever,
Yeah.
household.
Here.
Yeah,
Starting
just
from
there.
here.
Yes.
I don't think I got the quest from here, but I started from here, and then I moved here.
Alrighty. We did talk to this lady for sure. On the
Didn't give
table.
us anything.
No, unless to my knowledge, you can try to see if she would now, but...
I'll try, but I probably didn't even talk to her then. I think.
I'll have a... I also will give my daughter her level now, or level up now quickly. So I decided that I'll give her a point into dexterity, considering it is recommended for archers too. And from abilities, I actually noticed that she is good with bows, but she isn't good with crossbows that we are actually using at the moment. So that definitely would be one option to give her. It's kind of interesting that the crossbow has critical boost, but the bow has just simply damage too. But otherwise, I don't know if I want any specific skills or any of these things, so I think we'll start with giving her one into willpower, because reduces the chance to receive a status of this kind by 50%, like stunned or charmed or mute. All these are pretty good ideas not to have happen, especially on this difficulty. I think this will be a useful one to get. So I'll just get the one willpower for now, and maybe we'll put points into crossbows and actually be good at crossbows, but we'll see. Maybe I'll change into bows when we just find a little bit better. Okay.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, I just quickly looking then what are they saying approximately. Okay, move on. I gave the level up. I shall be following you.
To everyone in here, right?
To my knowledge, yes. We went to upstairs, that is, after all, and there was the lockpicks for sale for this woman here, and I don't see anyone else.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything else to say.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the cook, I'm certain of that.
Yeah, well, he doesn't like us anymore anyway, so it would be a little bit
Yeah,
late now.
I stole from him.
Yes. Fresh apple pie. Baking like a cake. Oh dear.
What is there? Well,
There's a
I don't
key on
wanna
the
steal.
table.
Yeah.
I'm just like looking. There's a key on the table. There's a key in the other direction too, apparently. Around here, on the bonfire or something.
I think I came this way. I
Well-
really don't think so.
Well, did you go into a stairway then? There was a stairway here.
I know,
So,
but we are getting so close to these houses, you know?
yeah, where you thought that you got the quest before.
Yeah.
Getting into here.
Well, next I went here.
Okay.
There a woman in here somewhere that we didn't talk to.
You do remember that it was a woman that you got the quest from.
Well, it was the mother. I think it was the mother.
Okay.
So
Well,
Well, there's one woman.
are you sure that it wasn't an ogre?
Well,
An orc?
definitely not.
You good? We didn't talk necessarily to her, so sure, I'll talk to her, I guess. Or
Yep.
if you don't wanna.
A
Okay.
sauce hunter. Oh, what a sight for sore Sicilian eyes.
So Charlene, we kind of did forget to talk to her. Yes, yes, could you give some space, you who talk about demonology?
No new book to be discovered.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that's all changed now.
Alright, it was a brother, not a child.
But anyways, this was actually the person, so hey, backtracking, going through the same way you did, was good. But of course, it doesn't look any special, so I didn't happen to talk to her, and neither did you notice to talk to her when we visited here.
Yeah, maybe I thought about it but forgot.
Yeah, probably. We had so much stuff to look through anyways. So, what happened to your brother Tom?
Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Orius now and then. But then those blasted Fabulous Five came into town. That band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some mission to God knows where.
Oh dear, you don't have anything interesting for sale. I shall take my leave. Well, some information or a reason to investigate the Fabulous Five. Tom, the wannabe adventurer. Charlene, Mayor Cecil's maid, said she was looking for her brother Tom. He left to become an adventurer and she hasn't heard from him in quite some time. So, yeah, if we're looking through these quests first, here the stuff and this one, we got still quite a bit to do here in town before actually heading somewhere outside.
Yep.
Do we go and question then the Fabulous Five? Question mark.
I think so.
Righty. Maybe I should go and meet Alistair. He's the one after all. Hello, Alistair. At least I don't ever forget your name, because your name.
Really now, I can't afford to indulge in chit-chat with my legion of followers. Even a star needs a few moments to himself.
Tell me more about the Fabulous Five?
Your interest is piqued, I see. I'd suggest you have a chat with Mendius outside. He's in charge of recruitment and other such drudgery. A word of warning, though, we only accept the best and the brightest. By the looks of you, I'm not sure you'll make the cut.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry, I'm actually not familiar with you.
What do you mean, not familiar? You expect me to believe you've never heard of Alistair the Almighty?
Yeah, not with that name, no.
Why, I'm only the most famous wizard this side of the distance. Although, it'd be worth checking the other side too, just in case. And don't forget, I'm the most...
Okay, I don't think he has anything for us here.
Yeah, I think it's the one outside.
Yeah, fine, sir. We'll go and talk to Mendius or whatever. Okay, where are you, Mendius? Yes.
Ah, you return and humble me with your presence. Such a pleasure. Nay, honor.
I would have some questions about this Tom fellow.
Who? Tom? Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, hold on. Yes, of course, Tom. One of our most recent additions to the Fellowship. Brave kid. Smart as a tack. He'll prove to be a wonderful addition to the family yet.
I can't ask anything more about him. So, I don't really know what is supposed to be here the correct one.
Mendius.
You are Mendius, yes. Fabulous Five, no.
Wouldn't you?
What do you guys do?
Of course.
We did talk this through, so change the subject.
Enlist new knights. They call the undead a problem.
Fine. I don't know really if we got anywhere with that, but sure, we got to know
Yeah,
that
I
yes,
don't remember.
he
I really
enlisted.
don't.
Yeah. Well, there is
Well, I-
more people here that are in Fabulous 5, so we could try to ask them around, I guess.
Oh, come, darling, don't dither. You must speak with Mendius and join the Fab... Yes, you must speak with Mendius. He stands right outside... That I have. I believe I have... Yes, you must join... I am... And I've got 1,000... When the day I
Accidentally.
can But then...
I'll take my leave. Then there was this guy
Whatever
wasn't
happened to
there.
that troop of eager
Did we even
imbeciles
talk to
we
both
sent
of...
to the
Well,
northern
that one
caves?
is just Citizen.
Bloodorix, that! Ha! Quite under my spell, aren't you? Yes, my enfriending charm never fails.
Yes, totally. Simparol Sat. That's the way to start a conversation. Tell me about yourself, Citizen.
Me? You mean you don't recognize me?
No.
Well, you must live under a very large, very heavy rock, for I'm the finest wizard in Rivelo.
I've heard that quite a bit, to be honest, myself at least. That
Yeah,
strange.
he has had too much to drink. I think.
Yeah.
They say he's
Strange.
ready
I've
to
never heard of
overshoot
you
in
myself.
Yes, that is strange. Strange indeed. But it's a strange world we live in, isn't it? A strange and magical world, full of wonders and regionis regentum.
And what was that supposed to accomplish?
Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out indeed. If I'm as good as they say I am, you'll have sprouted a pair of long purple ears in the next hour. Ah, how I do love a tasty aubergine in summertime.
Oh, really?
Lighting my pipe.
I'm gonna have purple ears in the next hour. Well, I guess we gotta remember that then this guy would have given them to us. Highly doubt
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. What about you,
It would
Nova?
be great if it did.
Yeah.
It's you. Just the person to answer a question that's been knocking around my mind since our first meeting. Now then, you must tell me, what's the best way of getting you to leave me alone on a more permanent basis?
Tell me where Tom is.
How curious of you to... Can I tell you?
If I could only
I suppose
ask. If only
Yeah.
I could ask such a thing. Do you know
we talk
anything?
to the barkeep.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to him right now and see if I can talk to him.
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have you. You look like you could use a round or three, so what'll it be? Have a seat and stay a while.
Tell me about yourself.
The name's Ivad. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I've been offering the weary travellers of Sicil drink and rest for nearly 2 decades now, but the King Crab's older than that by a long shot.
Okay.
All you see before you is the manifestation of my great-grandpappy Horatius Dungeness's noble vision. Beer and naps for everyone. No questions asked.
How's business around here?
Well, between you and me, things have been rather slow since the, incident. But with spirits high and liquor flowing like it is tonight, it seems the crab may just come out of that pinch.
What do you know about Jake's
The likes of
murder?
which I doubt you could even fathom.
Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business, you know.
Do you suspect anyone?
Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, I wonder if that weren't a grave mistake. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know. He's called the Duke of Ferrell, a high title for a low man. If you haven't yet asked him about Esmeralda, I'd recommend it.
Tell me about the night of the murder.
That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman, though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. This inn isn't in the business of asking many questions, if you know what I mean.
I wonder if it was Evelyn then.
Yeah, probably.
She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda. Figured this were just more at same. I saw one other figure go into the room that night. Someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded the same as she. Again, standard practice for Mrs. Counselor and her visitors. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. I jumped up and grabbed me grandpappy's machete, bleary-eyed in a washing fright.
Grandpappy's machete.
By the time I burst into that room, it was horribly silent. There was only Jake on the floor, dead, surrounded by what may as well have been a battlefield. Whoever done it has escaped through the window, but I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a jackrabbit after that.
I bet.
Challenging the fabled
Well,
wizard of Hunter's
good. Well, there wasn't really much otherwise to do in here, and this guy was just talking about... Was it this guy who was talking about Terilyn at the time? I think so.
Yep.
which I doubt you could even
Glorious to see you once more, fair friend. I hope you've given... She
Conduit
came from on
was-
high, so she shows
Yeah.
that in go on the
Eh,
path.
it's okay. Don't need to be talking to him more, but I'm not really sure where we're supposed to try to look for the storm waitress.
A source hunter. I'd like to report some dark magic. Only tainted hearts could tip as miserably as this lot.
Oh, okay. So you're a waitress around here.
Been at the King Crab nearly 10 years now, personally. Seen every character you can imagine, from bums to wizards, passed through these doors for a pint and a place to rest.
Were you here the night of Jake's murder?
Careful now.
I think I'm one of the last folks to hear him alive. That awful scream has been ringing in my ears ever since. And with the room where it all happened still under quarantine, we've a constant reminder of exactly what happened. Though that's the question, isn't it? What exactly did happen? We all thought it was Esmeralda who checked into that room, and the Duke that followed her in. I was washing up and nudging the last of the lushes out of the door when a cloaked woman rushed in right past me. I never got a good look at her, damn my eyes, but I figured the way she disappeared that she was visiting one of the lodgers. Lucky for the perpetrators, I was rinsing bottles in the back when the terrible deed took place and saw nothing more. I'm not proud to say I ducked under the counter and damn well stayed there till I heard Ivad fling that door open. But I was paralyzed with fright.
Oh, right. Well,
We
there's...
never questioned anyone, pretty much.
Well, we did to some degree, but well, there was so many of these people to talk in here that then happened to go into the downstairs and everything, and after all, Unsinkable Sam is way better testimony than a waitress.
Yep.
That's my opinion. That explains the reason why we didn't talk to more. But I don't
Cats
really...
are always reliable.
Yes. But I'm not really sure then where to exactly go forward with that Tom unless we find the party somewhere outside at some point, question mark. Otherwise,
Maybe.
I really don't know, but we can at least go and have a look into the staff issue, or talk about the staff,
Yep.
I'd say. So down we go and find the Bublo.
Yes? I've work to do, so please be brief.
How about that burning ship?
I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the arch-shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails.
Yes, yes.
You managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
I might have talked to that guy even before. But I'm
Maybe.
not sure. There was so many guys who you could say that, what about that ship, you know?
Yeah.
What did you think about that? All burning and then just rain comes and sweeps away all the flames. I'm not sure which harbor might be the right location to go and seek the ship that we are supposed to talk to the captain to. There's a lot
Well,
of
we'll
talking over
find
there.
him.
Someday. Have you looked through all of this? We have probably. I wasn't meaning to try to start changing the position of that thing. What's going on in here? Hello, Philip.
Can't thank you enough for your help.
Oh yeah, you guys are working now, right?
Nice day on the water, innit?
These
Moiled,
are...
dashed and restored, one
Captain
right
Jack.
after the other.
Yeah, this came to work in here, clearly.
It's good to be employed.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, well, we
Nice day on
found
the
them.
water, innit?
They're shouting a lot. I think it's the other side that we are supposed to go into. Yes. Okay,
Of course.
fine enough.
It's good
Yes.
to be employed.
It's very good to be employed, yes. But I wouldn't be saying it the whole time, even though it's good, but
I would just complain all the time
about being employed.
about work hours. Yes.
And I don't think that's us that they have a lot of break from that. Hey, there's actually a poison flask over here. Guess we haven't looked through this crates. Ooh, 63 golds. 63 gold. That's
Quite
a lot of
much.
gold. Cheese. Here you go, with your cheese. Yeah, 2 of those crates had 63 pieces of gold, which is a lot. I still do not
Who
understand this.
stashes their gold on these crates?
I do not know. But wow. Actually, hey, we got the teleporter pyramids now.
True.
True, ain't it?
Is that why we never sailed the Yuthel Gore
Go.
anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
That sounds, I guess I should have...
Fight stuff to you.
Yes? Hey, there's a bow.
Some money and some rope.
Then you gotta throw the one of those pyramids again on this side, or that one that is on the floor.
Cheese in a barrel. Nothing else.
Okay. You gotta
Oops.
send the thing. Throw it.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
I don't know if it should then be... Well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because I have a lucky charm and I have a little bit longer radius.
What are you doing?
I pressed it, see? I pressed it again and then it teleported me to the other side for some reason. Because I didn't accidentally
because I was
start picking
there
up.
probably.
Yeah, yeah. That's such a weird thing. Oh, okay. I don't know if one should then have it because I don't know. If I would have both of them, then I could just be throwing one, teleport, and then I could throw it to you and you could teleport as us too. I'm not sure if it should be which way then. Exactly. But yeah, that was a bow. You didn't send anything else to be identified, right?
2 things I sent.
Okay.
think.
Okay. I wonder what the other thing is. Did I have a space here?
I
Yes,
think
boots.
they were. Yeah.
Boots. There was just a space up there. Okay, so there are blessed anti-cloth shoes of superstition. Superstition. This gives 9 armor rating and then special is +1 to lucky charm and +6 to hit points. Do you want them?
Yep.
Okay. Send to Sare. There you go. I don't know
They
if
are- I think they are slightly better than
yeah.
what mine were.
Yeah, that's good. And now you can have actually also some lucky charms, so no need to think about that anymore then. But like I was thinking, how are we supposed to get there? But all of a sudden I'm thinking, yes, actually.
Yeah. It
Silly
gets some
us.
used to use
Yeah.
that
Yes.
pyramid.
Specifically because we could use it in a lot of trapped areas too.
Yeah.
Sauce? Here, inside seal. Ah, of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
What do you know about the staff of Bergamon?
Now that you mention it, I noticed Dietmar, a fellow merchant travelling with us, carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was just escaping with his personal effects. But it could well have been that staff you're talking about.
Well, do you know anything about a certain Dietmar?
Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where he could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to ask for such matters.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks for the info. I got somewhere. I got a level up. Woohoo! What about you, sailor?
Inside seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
Staff of Pergamon.
Staff of what now? No, never heard of it, much less seen it. Check with one of the others, maybe.
Do you know anything about a certain Tietmar?
Don't know much about him myself, except that he and Captain have partnered up more than a few times for long journeys. Perhaps one of the other crewmen will be able to tell you more.
Okay. Tell you more. Oh. He has gold and then a silver arrowhead for some reason.
Oh, and don't
Okay.
forget the time he got caught passing a love
So
note to
I guess the
Divinity
captain is here on the
boy.
boat. Yes.
That why we never sailed
Conrad.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Tell me about yourself.
Legionnaire,
Name's
really
Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
So what might you know about the staff of Pergamon?
Aye, that Cecil's worse than a rooster. Crowing all around town about matters he ought to know are better kept quiet. Well, if you know about the staff, I suppose you also know it's gone without a trace.
Mm-hmm.
For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone. Overboard, stolen, or vanished into thin air. Though I'm quite eager to see it return, I've got a reputation to uphold, you know. Wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting one another in some trouble. Seaman's code, you know. Not to rat out a fellow sailor.
Well, what do you think of the attack on the harbor?
Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
So one of your men saw Dietmar make off with a package.
What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that stuff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks. I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewhere. He's probably there now, trying to launch a vessel in private. If he hasn't already escaped, that is.
Interesting. Oh, you have some special things for sale. Aqua polished copper ring of the warrior. +1 strength, 11% water resistance, 9% earth resistance.
Quite nice.
Different staffs and some ropes. But that is even like a special, it's purple, it's epic level ring that he's selling. And he has 1,255 gold. If you would want to sell something now, this is a pretty
Now's the
decent.
time.
Yeah, this would not be a bad guy to go and sell to.
Shores? Here? In Sicile? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
Yeah, I'm talking to this last sailor too. So what do you know about the staff of Pergamon?
Staff of what now?
Okay, same. Do you know about certain...
Don't know much about him.
Fine. Fine, don't know. Be like that.
Yeah, they're very similar in nature to each other.
Yeah, at least a couple of those sailors, and this thing was just completely burned to the ground.
Did you check
Or to
these
see.
baskets? They don't say empty.
Apparently not. They are empty though. As empty as anything can be, pretty much.
Damn.
Oh well. Well, we still did find quite a bit of gold in those couple of things. By the way, you should level up Madora, and I need to level up myself.
Yeah.
So,
Her strength is 8 and her constitution is 7. Should I raise up constitution or should I just do strength? Take strength.
Constitution and the strength were both 8, you said?
Strength was 8, constitution was 7.
You could also take one more Constitution. She is supposed to be our tank.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be a worst option for sure.
Alright, I take the constitution.
Okay. I'll take the Geomancer, so now I got that. Learn a skill, now I got a new skill then, Boulder Bash. A boulder comes crashing from the sky, dealing damage to anything within 1 meter range from impact, creating an oil surface where it lands, which can burn 10. And should also have a possibility to knock down if I recall, but it doesn't exactly say it here. Not sure. So, I was thinking about taking... I guess I didn't actually decide completely if I will take intelligence, but I'll take one more intelligence, so I'll have 9 intelligence. I use a lot of spells after all.
Yeah.
Even if I don't use staffs. That's the problem. Not using staffs, but still using otherwise loads of all sort of spells.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, you will be getting your level up then relatively soon as well.
Probably.
Yes.
Should I take blacksmithing? Or should I store that 1 point?
Be good to of course keep it for now and think about it in the future. Blacksmithing could also be fitting for her. Then you could be
Yeah,
our craftsman person basically when you would be doing craftsman on both of yourself and her.
Yeah. I was thinking that I'm taking crafting. We need one take blacksmithing.
Yeah.
But
That
we
is
can
true.
store that point right now. We
Yeah.
are not probably going to do blacksmithing right away, so...
This is true.
Well, let's store it for now.
For now. Okay, well, the question is there now then something that we can still do in here? Because I can definitely think that, okay, maybe we need to go indeed into that strange cave direction in the beach, but I'm not sure if we have a lot in the logbook then actually that we can do right here. At least I have no idea where to ask for Tom. Cecil Mighty Staff is also someone that is escaping and trying to go and escape from the beach. Headless Nick had his body somewhere in there. Don't remember or know more about the talking statues. Arhu's failed experiment could be something but I have to look through anyways what exactly it was about and where. I don't recall exactly. I don't know, maybe we should try to go and explore outside of this place.
Yeah, I don't think we have
That
anything
much,
to do right
yeah.
now.
Other than talking to a lot of citizens and stuff and see if they have
Yeah.
something.
We skipped all of them.
Yeah, I'll do a quick save anyways right now. I guess we could be going and trying to at least see if we'll be able to go and exit into the beach from here and see where that will be leading us.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to go into the forest as such yet, but the beach probably yes. To be continued with Divinity Original Sin.